I'm Shruti Challa, and I am dedicated to the sport of entrepreneurship. Most people would call me a serial entrepreneur. So my story is all about learning and embracing failure and really finding opportunity when you're down. I started off my career as an associate at a venture capital firm called the Founders Fund, which everyone knows of now because of the movie The Social Network. So Justin Timberlake in real life was my boss. They basically inspired me to take risk and be okay with failure. And so I did exactly that. I started my first company right out of college. It was called Tribal Atmosphere. We launched 3 social products. Our last product was called Pinched, and our goal was to intelligently connect people around relationships and friendships. I learned a lot from Pinched, mostly that even though the market opportunity is right, a lot of luck is involved, and you have to be okay with failure, and the people that are more okay with failure will iterate faster. We ended up closing that company down 7 months ago and are in the process of selling our usership. During that period of time, I started advising companies in the social space around early adoption and virality and how to scale customer acquisition outwards. And so I joined the founding team of a new company in the same space, so I'm still dedicated to the space, called Campfire Labs. And I basically am the director of business development and marketing and sales when we actually have revenue. We don't have revenue yet. And our goal at Campfire Labs is to really be the set of services between you and your high-value relationships. We're backed by all the movers and shakers in the Valley: Conway, Steve Chen, Rajiv Matwani. And so I'm really excited that failure didn't mean that I wasn't dedicated to the space or dedicated to entrepreneurship. It just meant that I had to figure out a new way to solve the problem. So I really love the idea of the Smart Girl strengths, and I really think that there's 2 of these strengths that really resonate with me. The first one's probably obvious to any entrepreneur, which is passion. But I really think to be a serial entrepreneur, you have to be passionate about entrepreneurship and problems. Not solutions, but problems and entrepreneurship. So if there was one thing that I felt embodied an entrepreneur and should embody all entrepreneurs, it's the passion for the sport. The second one is integrity. So I really define integrity as being honest with yourself and with others. And through my life, I've had to make some really hard decisions, and all of them have required being honest with myself. The first was to leave Pinched and start something new, but the second was also to be honest and true to the people that helped me on all my endeavors. And so I really think integrity separates the serial entrepreneurs, or those that are dedicated to entrepreneurship, from the people that just kind of do it for a summer or for a year. So as a young entrepreneur and CEO, I made a big mistake when I first started Tribal Atmosphere. It was that I took my team for granted because I had this title of CEO. I quickly realized that you don't just get elected to be a CEO. You earn your leadership and you earn that title. And in order to do that, as a successful leader, you really have to inspire and build trust in your team. Because at the end of the day, you don't make the success, your team does. And that's really, really important. And I wish I knew it when I first started. So what's next, simply put, is a lifetime of entrepreneurship. I quickly realized that my mind works, really, really fast. So I'm dedicated to solving a lot of problems. Right now, I have 2 projects underway. They're both very, very interesting, and they play up to my Smart Girl strengths. I'm calling them projects right now because when I started my first company, Tribal Atmosphere, there was a lot of pressure when I put the title company or incorporated on it. So for now, they're projects, but I think you will see a lot from them in the next couple of months. So a life of entrepreneurship, that's what's next.